Hello, my lovelies, Libras. Welcome to Libra season. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs all apply unless otherwise stated. So let's see what's going on for your season. We usher in fall. We're exiting some retrogrades, but entering eclipse season. My apologies that this will get out to you a day late. I had some other things going on yesterday, or it would have been out yesterday, but we are here today. So let's see what's going on for you over the next several weeks of your season. I have a couple of different decks out we're going to use today, some things that I felt drawn to. So some might be for a good laugh and others might be something that you need to know. So what does Libra need to know? Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, and drink the wild air. It's time to get your sweet ass outside. So if you live in a place that gets cold in the fall, or if you have 4 actual seasons, I feel like you almost need to enjoy the sunshine while it's out, right? Maybe you're gonna go peep the trees, as we call it here in Colorado. Maybe you have, leaves that change color. In our high country in the mountains, we have beautiful colors of like gold and reds and oranges, very vibrant fall colors that come out. Maybe you don't live someplace where that happens, but Spirit's wanting you to kind of get outside. Why? Well, you might need to breathe the fuck in and chill the fuck out. Maybe you live by the ocean. Both of these cards have beach and ocean. I wish I still lived near an ocean because I miss it greatly. So wherever you happen to be in the world, Spirit wants you to get outside a little bit, enjoy some fresh air and sunshine while the air is good. All right, what else do we need to see? Guess I'll just chill, all blissed out and know where to go. So maybe you're gonna stay at home, drink a nice cup of hot coffee or tea, enjoy some things, enjoy just being in a blissful state. Maybe it's because your birthday is coming. What else do we need to see? What's one thing that you're grateful for? That you're blessed as fuck. So are you grateful for that? Can you find something every single day to show gratitude to the universe for everything that you have? You might not come from very much. I definitely don't, but I feel like it's something that you can choose to be grateful for, all the little things. Spirit wants you to know that you rock and that you're amazing. It wants you to inhale the future and exhale the past. So welcome in the future and let go of the past. Why? Well, sometimes holding on to things from the past can actually slow down things coming in your future. So be grateful for all the lessons that you've had and know that you're going forward, not backwards. What else? You've got this and you can do it. So Spirit wants you to find your courage. What else do we have? No limits but the sky and endless possibilities ahead. All right, so let's see what's happening for you over the next several weeks of Libra season. We have only a couple more months left of the year, and then thank God 2024 will be over. I don't know about you guys, but it's been kind of like a building year, so you have to let go of a lot of stuff in a building year in order to make room for new possibilities, new things coming in. We had a pretty rough Mercury in retrograde. What else? We've got eclipse season starting. That happens every year for your sign. So it's like transformative energy, things changing. What do we need to let go of? What do we want to actually keep? All right, show me the next several weeks for Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to see? Not enough room on my desk. There we go. Okay. So Libra, you have a lot of really cool things coming in for you, it looks like. And some things I think you're going to be actually really surprised at how good things can get for you. You've got some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming in that brings a lot of emotional fulfillment. There could be a new romantic connection coming in for you, abundance in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like you don't even realize how good things can get for you yet. So Spirit wants you to be open to possibilities. For some of you, you're working on building a legacy or building an empire, maybe building a business. And I get the sense that you really want to throw in the towel some days because it's taking a while. It's something that I feel like has kind of made you scratch your head in contemplation more than a few times of, is it even worth it? Yes, it will be worth it. But it is also going to require a lot of patience and a lot of hard work on your part. Why? Well, just like Rome wasn't built overnight, it's going to take some time. So know that Spirit's telling you slow and steady wins the race. That's why I love this deck, because the turtle on here is symbolic for it's going to take a while, but that's okay. As long as we get to the finish line. And I feel like things are going to be fruitful and good for you, but you have to keep going until you actually get there. So that could be a bit of a challenge. The good news is I see that you're coming out of survival mode. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, it's not great energy. You've been backstabbed, you've been betrayed, there's been a lot of problems, a lot of headaches, a lot of dealing with people who really were no good for you. But you're turning things around. You're going towards something that's better. You're going towards healing. So I feel like there's this sense of freedom. Maybe you do get to just, travel or enjoy life again. Maybe you're gonna take a trip someplace that looks like it has a beach. You've got a couple of cards that are telling you that you do need to get outside. So maybe something is changing for you in that regard. But we're coming out of survival mode. So we're going towards things that are more peaceful and more beneficial for us. So can you let go of the worry? I feel like financial struggles have been a very real thing for not just Libras, but for all of us over the last several years. Know that more is coming. And so I feel like we have to get out of this lack mentality sometimes and realize that if we're willing to do the work, the money will come. And the universe rewards the hard work. So you have to be willing to do the work. But if you are doing the work, know that other people are also seeing how dedicated you are to whatever this is. And they will also come Spirit's giving me join the party. And I feel like there could be some celebrations besides just your birthday, and that Spirit is trying to tell you that the rewards are coming. So positive changes for you. All right, are you ready for a lot of attention? Because I feel like the spotlight will be on you this month. I feel like this is telling us that we are creating something magical. We're creating something powerful. And the Queen of Wands is somebody who really is a master manifester. So she's able to create the life that she wants. I feel like if you tap into that energy during this time, that things will really grow at an exponential rate, meaning that it's an accelerated process for you. So some big ideas could be coming to the surface. A wish fulfillment could be coming in, as well as potential for new love. I feel like this person may have had their eye on you for a little while. It could be that you've had your eye on them for a while as well. And I feel like this is an unexpected offer that comes in. Are you ready for it? Are you prepared for some sort of new romantic offer or love coming in? Are you still in survival mode? Do you need to shift your perspective and get out of that if you had a really crummy ending somewhere before? I do think there's a little bit of spying potentially here. There could also be some rumors and gossip that fly. The Page of Swords is somebody who's kind of a know-it-all that really doesn't know anything. And so that could be a bit of a challenge. It could be a younger person that maybe likes to run their mouth and talk a lot of shit, but that's about to catch up to them. So try not to get mixed up in any of that, in the gossip part of it. I do feel like this person's going to get the karma that is owed to them, and you don't want to be caught up in that stuff. It does look like you are walking away from a situation that's no good for you. Travel, movement, relocation, a vacation potentially, ending a relationship that has caused a lot of problems. And I feel like there is somebody that's exiting this situation. If it's not you, it's them. It's one or the other of you. But going towards the peace. Why? Because we're sick of the conflict and we're sick of the drama. So it's time to go in a new direction. That opens up to a world of possibilities for you. So I feel like there are new chances coming for you to expand financially. I feel like there is this possibility again of travel, of movement. Maybe you're finally going to take a well-deserved rest and vacation. The world is also a card telling us that old cycles are closing, so new doors can be opened. So are we willing to sacrifice and let go? Hiccups for confirmation. Let go of the things that you really need to address in life so you can actually get to the good stuff. Your forever person may be coming in. You could be connecting with a mother figure as well. The Empress is the divine feminine. You might need to get in touch with your softer side in this time as well. Maybe you need to connect to a mother figure. Maybe it's a potential partner. I feel like there is opportunities to create something. I feel like we need to nurture the things in our life that we want to grow, but we also need to operate from compassion and empathy, right? Libra is the scale, so it's all about balance. They're giving me the words restitution, so maybe there is some restitution for something. But I feel like what's happening is that instead of everything being dog eat dog world and a cat and mouse game and fight and this and that back and forth and everybody kind of going after each other, it's like the vibe starts to mellow. And so that's a welcomed change for you, because you actually really enjoy the solitude, the peace, the quiet, the harmony, the balance. So I feel like that is something that's changing. There is somewhere in your life that is going to require some sort of strength or courage in order to transform this situation. And the biggest thing that I'm seeing with this is that you are strong enough to overcome this challenge, whatever it happens to be for you. Your cards literally say you can do it. So I feel like that if you're doubting that things can get better, you need to shift that. You need to not overthink it. You just need to chill out. You need to see that things can get a lot better for you and realize that it will happen in divine timing. So Spirit's asking you to start planning or setting some goals for the future. The Page of Coins is a card indicating that we need to start planning or setting some goals in order to actually achieve them. You can't make it to, where you want to be if you have no idea how to get there. Dumb luck sometimes happens, but it's a lot easier if you can maybe come up with some sort of game plan. All right, what else do we need to know? What challenges are we overcoming? There could be a lot of options for you in the love department in this time period. So choose wisely. Remember, everything that glitters isn't gold. I would say that this is an indication if you've been in a relationship that maybe is fizzling out or not working, make sure that that's completely over before you go in a new direction. You don't want to kind of string people along. But there is new options coming in for you in the love department. An unexpected offer, somebody that actually will reciprocate your feelings, somebody who's old-fashioned, who Spirit's telling me speaks your love language. And so that might be interesting. Could lead to union for some of you. You might be contemplating going towards marriage and commitment with a new person. You could be deepening a bond with an existing partnership, but I feel like there's options where maybe there weren't before. So whatever is changing for you, kind of take your time and think about it. I feel like you two will be kind of on a united front or on the same page when it comes to this. Someone might be kind of dragging their feet in this situation. Could be you, could be the other person. The Hanged Man is Pisces energy, but it's all about needing to shift your perspective and realize that you're not actually stuck, that it's a self-imposed restriction. What else do they need to know? All right. You're juggling a lot in this time period, so I feel like you do need to maybe let go of something, especially if it's become a burden for you. I feel like juggling responsibilities, juggling financial issues, that we need to create or restore the balance, right? Libra, the scales, balance. All right, so what else do we need to see? You need to see things differently. You need to have a shift in your perspective. Realize that there's still something to salvage. Not all hope is lost, and that things can change if you actually put in the work. And you need to see the truth for what it is. If something's working, fantastic. But if it's not, can you see the writing on the wall in order to change it? And I feel like you're going towards somebody who, again, speaks your love language, who wants what you want. Somebody who's willing to nurture this connection. But you will be faced with a decision and you will be at a crossroads. So it's going to be important for you to remove any sort of rose-colored glasses, remove any sort of blinders that you have on, and really see the truth for what it is so that you can make a logical decision. Spirit also wants you to go towards creative pursuits at this time. They also want you to embrace the natural talents, gifts, and abilities that you do possess and to share those in some way, shape, or form. So maybe you're really artistic or creative. Implement those. those, use those. Maybe you're somebody who's very skilled in another area. Use the skills that you have. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to create. It could also be lucrative for you, meaning that you get paid for these creative gifts. So use these to your advantage. It could also be some very spicy romantic interactions that are coming in. So can you get back out there and have a little bit more fun and enjoy some carefree, spirited energy? I feel like you are leaving somebody out in the cold and they're going to start to notice that. Also, financial improvements are coming, and you finally get to enjoy the fruits of your labor that you've worked so hard for. Nurture the things that you want to grow. Again, tap into that empathetic, caring energy. There are new beginnings coming for you for creative talents, as well as maybe a new job potentially, and the breakthrough that you've been looking for, the truth and the clarity coming to light. We do have the Empress and the Emperor. We also have the Two of Cups. So if you are a twin flame on the journey, you could be coming into union with your forever person, the person that helps to, it's such a cliche thing, but the person that completes you, the other half of your soul, the person that is meant to be in your life, your divine counterpart, your kingdom spouse, your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever title you want to give that. It is the same energy. It is the person that is destined for you. So it could be quite an interesting month for you. Lots of new opportunities, lots of new beginnings, lots of things coming to completion, wrapping up old cycles just in time for your birthday. Have a wonderful month. Happy birthday to all the Libras out there on the channel. We'll see you soon.